While all you 17%ers are at the Gibraltar Trade Center enjoying DC Con, playing giant checkers and chess and duck duck goose and shit, the Duke of the Wicked and the Duke's dick is out there running amok in somebody else's rapidy rap girlfriend's inbox. The beard speaks now.
Oh, come on, he's a miserable cocksucker fucking asshole. You hate him, admit it.
What up, heads? Chuck Reeves, East Coast Beast host here for the 7th episode here of the Beard Speaks. I appreciate y'all joining me once again. To be honest, I was really unsure about what video I was going to do this weekend. I had 2.5 hours of live stream video from the night of 420 that I was editing down into a 420 Hi Guy Go Fuck Yourself special. But during the course of me editing the motherfucker down in my Hi Guy forgetfulness, I deleted the fucking base files. So unfortunately, that's a piece of video nobody's ever gonna fucking see. But in the future, definitely expect to see some more strange live stream highlight reels going down right here as Beard Speaks live extras. But for real, I didn't know what I wanted to do the video about today. I've been getting some heat because a lot of my videos have been having to do with psychopathic and the problems that Violent J, Joe Bruce is having over in that motherfucker. I mean, my last video wasn't about psychopathic at all, but it seems like nobody fucking noticed that. For real, I just really wanted to let you 17%ers enjoy DCG Con, since this weekend was probably going to be the most fun you're going to have for the rest of the goddamn year. Shit, man, I was even going to avoid the recently announced lawsuit where a woman in Texas is claiming a full 2 liter to the eye during an ICP show detached her motherfucking retina. Then, by the glory of the Fago gods, it was delivered unto me by my homeboy Sam Sleazy, courtesy of my text message inbox, that there seemed to be a little controversy brewing. It seems as though some posts were going up regarding Joe Bruce and Joe Bruce texting the girlfriend of a guy named Tom MacDonald. According to screenshots posted by this dude, it seems as though Joe Bruce was in Nova Rockafeller's inbox trying to sweet talk her ass away from him and into some sort of artistic/romantic relationship with him. Well, who's Nova Rockafeller? This is her. But this is also her. Nova Rockafeller is a Canadian-born but LA-based MC. She originally came to this country when she hooked up with R.A. the Rugged Man and she moved to NYC. She was romantically linked with him for a long time. And a few people familiar with the situation have said that she's the one that helped R.A. the Rugged Man usher his social media and internet presence into the 21st century. She's long since been broke up with R.A. the Rugged Man, but in the interim has done a few gatherings. She participated in Violent J's solo charity tour, which went down a little over a year ago. She also was featured on the Sick Kids single that was featured in coordination with that tour, also featuring Violent J, Young Wicked, and Lil Eazy-E. She's like this little fucking weird, quirky chick. She kind of fucking reminds me of Krayshawn, but just with a tad bit better music. She used to tour with Rugged Man quite extensively. She's got a lot of stage experience. She does a lot of video work for people, a lot of direction. She's one of these fucking all-around artsy type chicks who's into hip-hop music, but is more of a pop and overall artistic person. One of her favorite endeavors of mine was her Toys on Chains line, which was a line of weird custom jewelry utilizing vintage Hot Wheels and little plastic dinosaurs and shit like that, juxtaposed against like gold chains. It's kind of fucking dope, really fucking street, really fucking original. Now, knowing what I know about her history as far as who she's dated in the rap game, and knowing Violent J's current history of chasing pussy everywhere he fucking goes, the idea that Violent J was pursuing her is not alien to me, and it's definitely within the realm of possibility. Currently, she's dating this dude named Tom MacDonald, who's another one of these artsy fucking people. He kind of looks like Stitches light. If you took Stitches and you took about fucking 200 pounds off the motherfucker, Tom MacDonald is what you'd get. Together, their new project, We Are BFGF. They haven't released any new music yet, but they've got a lot of funky, weird, artistic pictures on their Instagram. So basically, apparently, Violent J, Joe Bruce, was texting little Nova Rockafeller. Nova left her phone on the table. Tom saw some of these texts in regards to his influence or possible influence over her career, and he took quite the offense to it. So I see these, and of course, I gotta share them, and I know a couple other people saw these fucking screenshots pop up, and they shared them, and word got around that these kind of accusations were being thrown around, and Tom was promising more screenshots. So, of course, when the 17%ers heard about it, they start pressing him publicly and privately, as well as Nova, threatening both of them very roundly, as you can see up here in this screenshot. and just basically acting the way 17%ers do, as if Violent J Joe Bruce can't do shit wrong. He turns water to Fago, and the motherfucker walked across Lake Michigan. So finally, Tom relented. This didn't make the motherfucking 17%ers any happier, though, let me be honest. This second batch of screenshots Tom posted included text messages from December 30th of last year, where Violent J pretty much declares his unforgiving and unwavering love, all the while explaining the reason he sucks so bad at hitting on her in person was because he is so afraid of her. These screenshots also included the aftermath conversation between Joe and Tom, where Joe did a little bit of chest puffing and said he was going to go rock a sold-out show tonight. Now, in between these batches of screenshots, yeah, Tom posted some shit, talked a little trash, referred to his 14-year-old Juggalo self, and kind of made some jokes that he was really familiar with this guy and that this was all kind of funny to him. Tom also insisted this wasn't about hating Juggalos or hating ICP, but that it was about Joe Bruce and violation of boundaries. That seems to be what the fuck it always is. Enter Blahzay. Now what the fuck does this silly bitch have to do with anything? But all of a sudden, Blahzay Rose is showing up in Tom's Instagram comments defending Joe, insisting that it sounded like real concern coming from Joe in these messages, not questioning the validity of the messages themselves, as well as telling Tom that if the things Joe said to him were true, then they were the type of things he needed to go ahead and accept and own. Now, Nova herself has made no public comments in regards to these fucking charges and things that are going on, but she did snap back at Miss Blahzay Rose on Instagram by saying that if any girl had texted Tom in that matter, she would be dead. Now, that little interaction between Blahzay Rose and Nova Rockafeller is really fucking funny to me, and here's why. At the gathering last year, when we found out that there was a female artist on Psychopathic and her name was Blahzay Rose, one of my initial thoughts was that it was possibly Nova Rockafeller with a character change. This was based on the idea that I knew Joe was once again single. I knew Nova was the type of chick who dated rap guys and was not shy of dating rap guys. Maybe not in an attempt to further her career, but it's definitely not something she would shy away from. And knowing that she had just toured with Joe on his charity rap tour out there in California. Now, why the fuck is Tippy sticking up for Joe at this point? She was publicly dropped by the label called Unmanageable. Since then, she's been privately dropped by another label for being unmanageable. Do I believe this whole shit's a complete fucking hoax and something for publicity for Nova and her boyfriend's new project, We Are BFGF, which the gimmick seems to be the boyfriend-girlfriend angle really heavy? God, I fucking hope so. I want to believe that. I mean, I don't think the messages are fake, and I don't think that his intention was other than what they're saying, mind you. But what I think is maybe they kinda, or she kinda, played him a little bit, knowing that sooner or later this was going to happen, and they were going to be able to use it as some sort of public stab at him. I don't think you can fake text messages from 7 months ago, especially those ones. Now, of course, all the screenshots that were released, Joe's number was redacted. At some point, I mean, I wish he would just release the fucking unredacted screenshots with the phone number on it. I do understand wanting to protect someone's phone number. I salute them for that. But at least making sure people saw a Michigan area code on there might have staved off the 17%ers a little bit. What I do know is the fact that any of this is even possible and that he's at all even feasibly put himself in a position to take this public type of humiliation from this dude is truth testament of 2017 being the year of the motherfucking L for Joe Bruce. For real, the shit's like a telenovela. It's funny to me at this point. I really wasn't going to say anything about this, but a lot of people have been asking me what I knew and if I had any further information. A lot of people are asking who Nova is, which really confused me because she's been out there rocking in the underground for quite some time. She's quite talented, but she's not talented in a Juggalo way, and neither is her fucking boyfriend. So I don't see what either one of them have to gain as far as attention from this situation besides public ridicule. But yeah, man, the fact that this is even a possibility goes squarely on the shoulders of Joe Bruce, who tonight should be celebrating the Beverly Kills Terror Wheel double EP show, but is instead definitely going to come in second fiddle to Alazul Ilu, who I watched live rocking the stage at that same event. His heyday is done. The mighty have fucking fallen. Somebody stick a fork in that motherfucker. Now, I'm sure this ain't the end of the fucking story. I know Tom MacDonald's going to be the guest Monday night on Replicon Radio with Freaky P and One-Eyed J. He's joining Zug Island as their fucking guest, which is pretty damn dope, and I'm sure One-Eyed Jay is going to have one of the most complete DCG Con wrap-ups that you can get. I know he spoke to Jump Steady while he was there today, and he's been running around with a furry hat, having a good-ass time. Tomorrow, today, April 23rd, whenever the fuck you see this, make sure 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, myself, Chuck Reeves, East Coast Beast Host, is going to be going cerebellum to cerebellum with that fucking 17%er known as Child's Play Ninja. I want all y'all to join us over there in the live chat, troll his fucking fans roundly, and make sure you stand up with me for the truth in regards to all this shit going on in the underground. Main reason I'm doing it is because I've been in most of his videos for the last 2 weeks anyway. I figured I might as well just show up live in one. On Friday, April 28th, I got the Devil Cuts Jimmy Carter release party going down at Sonia. That's 10 Brookline Street in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Shit's gonna be dope. I've been bumping Devil Cuts myself for quite a few months now. It's finally dropping to the street. Finally, you can get that shit for your fucking earlobes. It's like 23 motherfucking tracks, almost 80 minutes of straight bangers, featured by Slain on that motherfucker, King Gordy's on that motherfucker. So we celebrating the release of that. We celebrating the release of that with Weird Die Young, Wayne the Pain. I'm sure the rest of the Outland camp, Hush Harding and Maroney are going to be in the motherfucking house. RIOT, Block McLeod, of course DJ Dustin Hoffman on those tables, all presided over by the Beast Host. Then on Saturday, April 29th, Catch Me Dabbin' Dad presents Sativa Minded. I'm in the house hosting a very, very unique and special event in a very, very unique and special cannabis environment, the Tetrahydra Club. Basically, it's going to be a cannabis-friendly farmers market, plus musical performances, plus spoken word, plus live art, plus a smoke-friendly environment. Did I fucking say that before? Celebrating Tom the Red Baron's release party. We're filming a brand new grind mode Tetrahydra cypher that night. And we're going to have performances from, of course, the Red Baron, Lingo, Product of America, and RI Records. That shit's going down at the Tetrahydra Club, early door, 4 o'clock. But for real, super cannabis-friendly, open to everybody, cannabis farmers market available to those with medicinal cards from any state, separate medicating area for those card holders as well. It's a fantastic environment, the Tetrahydra Club. If you've never been there before, this may be your absolute last time to check out the club, unless you're a member. And that does it for this weekend. Make sure you tune into that CPN fucking Chuck Reeves 2 debate going on 3:30 p.m. tomorrow, Sunday, today, whatever fucking day you're watching this. Till the next episode, let's hope the Duke can keep his dick in his pants. The beard has spoken.